It is exciting to be part of a disruptive technology in an emerging market. It was one of the draws to coming here at Ampere EV. Matt and I had a relationship actually as a customer. He was a customer of mine at a race shop that I owned right up the road at Atlanta Motorsports Park. For any of the viewers out there that have a chance to speak with Matt White, our CEO, I recommend you ask him about some of his builds, some of his cars. They're ambitious, to say the least.
I mean, the only platform we could afford was clapped out first gen CRX, but we went on to built a bunch of cars. We built some good stuff. We had a 2-stage kit on a third gen Civic the year that Tim Sutter brought a rolling dyno to the track in Gainesville for the challenge, and I proceeded to blow it up on the dyno. In fact, I think I might have blown it up before the dyno because I was showing off in the parking lot, hitting the throttle and switching the nitrous on. So I might have blown it up before he even got on the dyno.
You know, Matt was a member at Atlanta Motorsports Park. He brought a lot of vehicles on site up there. He had some unique challenges from other shops where shops either couldn't complete the project or partially completed or failed to meet his expectations. So ultimately, my team ended up with those projects. And I think over time, Matt and I gained a mutual respect for one another as we navigated the waters of finishing these projects to where he wanted to see them. Anybody that knows Matt, he goes big on anything that he does. As Matt's builds progressed and some of his crazy ideas came to fruition, you know, you'd stop by and you'd poke your head in the shop and you take a look at whatever he's working on. And you know, he's in there and now he's got batteries, he's got Georgia Tech students. You can feel this enthusiasm in the air and this passion. And anybody that's been around small business knows you can feel that spark. It's almost tangible in the air. There's this spirit of innovation. And the team that he started to assemble around him, if you know him and you take a step back and you look at it, you could tell he had the building blocks for something special.
I tried to build an EV with a really, really smart friend of mine, get used batteries out of Chrysler Pacificas, and we were using a Nissan Leaf motor and a CRX. But we had to do all of our own wiring. We had to do an aftermarket vehicle control unit, aftermarket battery management system, our own cooling plates for the battery boxes that we had to build.
Yeah.
And it was still, to this day, it doesn't run.
This was a different car.
This was a different car.
Okay.
This was a CRX.
Okay.
And the way it came about was we were in the garage one night and I said, Jesus, why doesn't somebody just make something you just plug together and you go play with? And the smart guy looked at me and said, well, you want to do that?
I do.
I do.
Well, so we did it. We did a CRX. He's got several of them. One of my most memorable Matt White quotes are, I don't care how much horsepower it makes, I just want to see it blow up on the dyno. Those are literally my parameters to build this engine for this Honda. So I'd always kind of keep in touch with Matt, keeping an eye on what he's working on, seeing this EV project kind of gain steam, gain momentum, and just the community alone, not just myself, but the community started to take note. The opportunity came up to where this kind of one-off project from Matt turned into a commercially viable electric vehicle conversion business, and he needed somebody to help come on board and run the day-to-day. That's how I landed at Ampere EV. So my daily role here at Ampere EV is to kind of make sure that everyone's hitting their marks. You know, I kind of use the analogy, it's kind of like keeping squirrels on a fence. There's some very intelligent, albeit young talent here at Ampere EV, and I think that comes with this industry, right? In that regard, I think Matt needed somebody to come in with a little bit of experience and make sure that not just operationally speaking, but strategically, the company was headed in the direction that he set forth. We worked within those parameters to make sure that his strategic vision was implemented. The staff here understood not just what we were working on, but why we were working on it, so that everybody was kind of rowing towards the common goal. The team here at Ampere EV is amazing. I'm not saying that lightly, like legitimately, if, again, back to Matt, to give him some credit, the team here at Ampere EV, he has a real knack for assembling teams. He has operational support, he has leadership support, he has all of the key players in place to make sure that this not only continues to grow, but gets to a spot in the future that hopefully we can do quite well on. I think if you ask anybody at this company, Ampere EV, the ultimate goal for the position would be to dominate the electric vehicle conversion marketplace. I would make the argument we are. Our systems are available. We've been delivering them for years now. They're in the market. You can call our customers, you can get references. We want to continue to dominate. We want to continue to capitalize on this market. We're passionate about not just the EV conversion market segment, but cars in general. It's literally a bunch of gearheads here. You speak to anyone, it's not just engineers and software developers. These guys own race cars and track cars and have done various projects from spectating at races up to professional crew chiefs for different organizations. So the next 5 years will be interesting to see what it holds for Ampere EV. I think we're positioned very well within this marketplace to be able to continue to grow. With that said, we have very strong projections of where we think this can go. We have some new features and functionalities that are coming very, very soon in the short term, in the next 90 days, that are exciting to see, that we don't think our competitors offer, that continue to break us away from the pack in terms of viability and implementation for that said solution. If anybody's got questions on how to integrate into their system, or they have technical questions, we don't just sell you a crate and then go away, right? We have engineers that are available to answer your calls. Every build's a little bit different. There are certain parameters or configuration questions that you may have for your specific implementation. These engineers are ready to take your phone calls, answer your questions, provide not just a solution for you, but the right solution for you. It's not just pre-sale support. We have post-sale support as well. We'll be there with you through your first start of the vehicle. We'll answer any questions that you have. We have extensive documentation to assist you with your build. We not only are available to help you with your build, we want to help you with your build. If you succeed and your business is making money, that means we're making money and everyone is successful.